The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
Me get this right.
Thursday, you are looking live
Kurt, we're getting fired today.
at
Kurt.
Josito Championship Plaza, where the weather is just like I like it. Dark, sloppy.
Wet.
I did not say that. That was Kurt Daniels.
Now, which one you gonna go with?
It
Mine
is.
or that one?
Oh, it is 69.
Oh!
74 is the high. 64 is the low.
That is Nate Newton in the back is Chris Beam keeping us live and local. This is nasty. Shannon Gross. That's Kurt. One pump dance because two pumps now get you a flag. I am Salt and Pepper Poppy. Together we make Hanging with the Boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille people.
Feel us. You know what?
When we speak.
Wingstop is here.
Here.
You know what? A win or a loss out of all of us in this room affects him the
It does.
most.
It does.
It does,
It really
man.
does.
Wow.
You know why? Because I'm a true fan, Nate.
Okay. All right. All right. We don't know how true you are, but
Love your shirt, by the way.
We'll find out. Thank you. Last time I wore this once because Jesse gave me so much crap about wearing a peanut shirt that said joy on it.
that looked like the brother. But that looked like the brothers of the day with the little squiggly hair and everything. That was like it.
That's Frank.
Yeah.
Franklin? Yep.
Black Franklin?
Yeah. Black Franklin.
It's a Black Franklin?
Yeah.
Sure, that's his
Is
character.
them dreads or
Look
them
him up.
twists
Look him up.
in his head?
Franklin
Jesse?
ain't black?
I think he is.
Franklin's black? Is this the one that left on the other end of the table at Thanksgiving?
Probably.
Yeah, he was sitting.
He was.
Everybody else.
This is the one. That's probably why I gave you crap about it, because this was the one that set. They set him by himself at the Thanksgiving table.
Sure did. Yeah, that's Franklin.
That's Franklin. Okay.
Let me see my brother.
Yeah, they set Franklin by himself.
Yeah.
He's kind of in between. Is he a brother?
Oh, I thought you meant. I didn't know what in between. I was like, wait, you can just take the shirt off.
He
Take
finna pull, he finna pull a
boy.
Nate, man. He finna pull a Nate. He finna say
Step out in
something.
it. All right, let's move
Wow.
on. Let's
Hold
move
on, hold on a minute, Jess, man.
Yeah, they gonna sit Franklin. They set my boy Franklin on the other side. They packed on one side and they sit Franklin by himself. Don't do my boy like that, man.
Wow.
Don't do Franklin like that.
That's that
man.
porch theory, man.
Yeah, don't do that to my boy Franklin, man. Sit somebody next to him. You know what I'm saying? What's it called? Linus go over there and sit with him.
Snoopy,
man.
at least put
Somebody.
Snoopy over there with
That
him.
was 1960s
Yeah.
TV. Trying to break it the color, but not
Yeah,
quite.
they like, hey, we lucky we let you sit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, be thankful you sit that you eat at this table.
We's the good. Wow.
Speaking of, when are we getting food, Chris? When's our drop?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
I think December 1st.
Chris,
okay.
Chris went from being confident to a maybe to I don't know.
Yeah, that was.
Well, it was.
here's what the lesson to be learned. Anytime
Don't move it from Tuesday after. a
Right.
game.
Anytime you have an opportunity to get anything for free,
Do it.
do it when it's offered. Because
Yes.
what had happened was we were going to bring wings in on Tuesday, and then we talked about it as a group, and we were like, if we don't win the game, it's just going to be a miserable experience trying to eat and be happy and talk about these great wings, and the season just got smashed. And so let's move it a couple of days, and then I guess the rug just
Threw it all off.
got jerked right out from under us. So people, anytime
I could
you have
just send an email and it just got pushed. So sorry, guys.
that's all right.
Oh, you hit the tush push on the.
They pushed us right past the Philly game.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. And we'll get to that in a minute. First, let's talk about on this dreary. Do they normally practice
I was gonna say,
outside when it's raining?
This
guys
is backwards.
surprised?
Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna lie. I was super surprised.
Because I pulled up and I heard the music. I'm like,
Yeah, I
wait a
was
minute,
like-
they're not inside. That doesn't normally happen, right?
Yeah,
Especially when you're playing a game at home.
Yeah.
Is it just because it's fun to play in the rain?
It's not fun.
It's not.
I don't know who made that up. That it's fun to play in the rain. It's never been fun to play in the rain. As someone who's played in the rain, it's never been fun to play in the rain ever.
Really?
Never.
Even when it's warm?
Never.
They won't play out outside till like December till Christmas either. All the next 4 games are in domes.
Yeah. I don't know why.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Something else interesting, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion on this. Someone showed up on the injury report yesterday with the hip, and it's supposedly not a big deal.
Let's see how inappropriate we can get. Who was it?
Huh?
Who was it?
Wasn't Kurt. If anybody got hip problems in this building, it should be Kurt.
Kurt keep them things oiled up. And they say you know what they say if you don't use it, you lose it. Kurt said not me. Kurt said not
today.
me, not today.
Today, Mr. Prescott was on the injury report with a hip, and it sounds like it's not too serious. It's being kind of downplayed, but
It's on the report.
I think anytime it's significant enough for your quarterback to show up on the injury report, especially with somebody that torques the way he torques when he throws. And to me, I don't know if this is a minor deal, because listening to some of the other sports talk radio shows, it's kind of like, oh, yeah, he just showed up and not a big deal. Is this a big deal? I mean, it's kind of like having an offensive lineman with a bad back, right?
Got the tyrant PSD, huh?
Kind of need
PTSD.
that, right? You kind of need your back you kind of need your hips to throw, right?
100%.
So is it like a bruise, or is it like something going on in a joint?
Yeah, I'm hearing it's kind of like a hip pointer.
Okay.
So he was hit in the hip.
Which is what?
the game.
Basically a bruise?
Basically a bruise, yeah. Now, depending on how we're talking about.
How deep it is.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it. Glad you said it.
Yeah.
Wow. But, you know, that bruising it goes far enough, and that thing could really, really impact your running.
They still use the horse liniment at the DMS. What is DMSO?
I don't know nothing about that. I thought you was going to go hot towel again.
Yeah, no, we can't go hot towel.
That's the quarterback.
Yeah, you went right to the medicine. I thought you were going to go to some sort of.
He getting into the horse drug.
Horse. Wow.
I don't know.
Because without him,
Oh, it's done.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's bad enough that he won't play, though. Because when we get to the game on Sunday, whatever he's talking about, they're going to shoot him up with. Whatever Nate was talking about, that's what they're going to inject.
yeah.
You better not be out there today slipping around and
His age fall down and break a hip. What is he, 87?
33 is that's like 87 in dog years, like football years.
Where's he at in the Joe Flacco, obviously the oldest guy in the league at quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers.
And then he's in top, what, 4?
Kirk Cousins.
And then probably Dak.
Probably Dak's probably up
The
there.
dude we just played.
Gino? No.
Stafford.
Stafford's
Did
40.
Gino come in with Dak? Before that?
After.
I thought he came in right after. Yeah, a couple years after.
But the way he played, you don't think he that old?
Gino?
Yeah. Gino, I
You know
love
what's
you.
all-
What's Dak? Dak's 33?
33.
My man
Dak's
looking
got
it
10
up.
years in
You
there.
got my age quicker than you getting Dak.
He's the 6th.
6? Who's ahead of him?
Rodgers, Flacco, Stafford, Russell Wilson,
Gino
Smith.
Oh, wow. There you go, Nate. There you go.
Gino's like 37.
34.
Yeah, and he looked every bit of it, didn't he?
34 for Gino, 36
Oh, 34.
for
I'm
Russ.
sorry, my bad.
Yeah, 34. Yeah.
You know what's always amazed me about one of the physical attributes of pro football players, and maybe just athletes in general, how old some of these cats look. Like some of them come in the league at 20, 21, and they look like they're 34 years old.
Well, you don't understand the stress that comes along with this game.
Is that what it is?
Y'all get this to see. Y'all think it's just all glory. Bro, this game is stressful, bro. This game wears you out.
Especially if you love it.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, this is a stressful game. Every single week, it's a new game plan. Every single week, there's a new opponent that you're trying to figure out. I'm up late at night trying to figure out what little technique can I win with, and then, you know, if there's 2 levels of pressure. There's a pressure of, if I'm Dak Prescott, I have the pressure of the franchise on my shoulders. The franchise.
Not just the franchise, but the franchise
franchise
in football.
If I'm Jesse Holley, I got the pressure on trying to live to see another day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the pressure doesn't stop, and it's all up in between there. And it's the longer you get into this game, all up in between there. And the longer you're in this game, the stress never stops. It never, ever stops. This game is a mental whooping.
You know the funny thing about it? If you come in the league ugly, it can only get uglier.
You only gonna get uglier. You do.
I don't know. They got all kind of surgery. They can fix your teeth.
No, bro. No. You
still ugly.
Yeah, you still ugly because
Just
it ain't
ugly
gonna
and
last long.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna last long.
Yeah.
You'll heal 10 days, and the first shot you take that's wrong,
Nah,
you'll be back that same.
Everybody doesn't get a chance to age like Rick Fox. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Rick Fox is a lucky dude. Every time I see Rick Fox, I said, man,
What's he look like now? Does he still look good?
handsome as hell.
And he's what, 78?
Rick Fox not 78.
No,
Rick
he's in
Fox
the
probably
60s.
he's probably 60.
Yeah.
50, 59, 60.
Yeah.
Just for no reason.
But it just always amazes me. Some dudes just 19 years old and they look like they're 30.
Yeah. This game wear you out, brother. This game wear you out.
Back in the day, you said, man, how old is your mom and dad? Oh, they're 80. Okay.
All right, let's get into a little bit of football. We talked about it this year. Is Philly the worst, best team ever? Because they don't seem to dominate anybody this year. Their wide receiving core is mad as hell because they're not getting the ball enough. Saquon's having an off year. Everybody criticizes their quarterback. Their defense has been carrying them through games. But even great defenses have off games but they don't lose. Yeah. They seem to just win every single game. So does this set up as an opportunity for the Cowboys to be in the right place at the right time and take advantage of kind of all the disarray that seems like they're in? Or are they just one of those teams that you're going to look back at the end of the year and they're going to lose 4 games and they're going to march right to the Super Bowl by being what looks like a mediocre team that just beats good teams every week?
Go ahead on.
No, you got it.
This, for me, they are beating you, and I'm not saying they're. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Shannon. I saw that when I was driving. I meant to get it, but I'm old. What this means to me is they're beating you basically with basic talent. Everybody that they go up against, they find a way. Jesse has always said, and I believe this, that they have a middle-of-the-road quarterback that don't make a lot of mistakes. When you don't give the ball over and you take the ball away, now it comes out that who's the toughest, who's the meanest. And that's what they've been doing. Even though A.J. Brown has been raising all that cane, they refuse to get away from the way they're winning. Basically, they've been in playoff mode, not their mindset, but the way they have been playing, they've been in playoff mode. We just going to go out here, and what we need to do is win this game so we can advance to the next game. As much offensive power as they have, this ain't one of these teams where you say, oh, this guy could be and this guy. We know that their 2 wide receivers are awesome. Mm-hmm. We know that their running back is awesome. So as much firepower as they have, they haven't had to use it. I think, I don't know who the offensive coordinator is. Yes, I do. Kevin, whatever, Patello. He has not opened things up. I don't know if they have tried. Jesse could tell you better if they have tried to open things up. But they's like, we're going to beat you. We just going to score when we need to score. If they just improve their red zone, they would get 7 or 8 more points a game. If they just get in the red zone and score when they get in the red zone, score 7, they'll be a 7 or 8 point team better. Now, this is just a little bit of film. I have not watched a lot of film of their offense. I watch more of their offense when the games are being played. But the defense, I love the defense so much that I do break that down. This team has just been dominating with their defense and not making a lot of bad special team plays. Now, they've had a couple of blocks where they've blocked folks. Their defense has just been carrying this thing. And right now, their coach, don't even care that the wide receiver A. Brown is raising all that, saying he don't care, because if he did, he would, they threw to him a little bit more this past game, but they ain't really changed what they've been trying to do. They are saying, show us you can beat us, and then maybe we'll change. And I don't think they're going to change until somebody come at them and blow them out. And then they may have a need to change. Jesse may have a different opinion.
Yeah, one of the things that, and I understand why A.J. Brown, to use Nate's term, is raising a lot of cane. And A.J.'s not saying, hey, throw me the ball. A.J.'s saying, we need to fix what we're doing on offense because this is not sustainable. If we're talking about winning a Super Bowl, what we're doing offensively, not me getting the ball, not me, what we're doing on offense and from the quarterback position is not sustainable. While it's yielding successful results now, it'll be an early exit in the playoffs once you face a good team who has time to really focus and hone in on how to stop that. And so that's AJ's biggest gripe. He's saying, let's start working this thing so we can carry, ourselves through the playoffs. That's his gripe. His gripe is not get me the ball. His gripe is we need to play better offense. We can't keep relying on the defense to bail us out. Very similar to how the Cowboys operate, just opposite direction. For a majority of the season, the defense solely relied on the offense to come up with the play to win games every single time. And the moment they couldn't, the moment Dak and that offense and Shoddy, they couldn't go score for score, you lost. Okay? This defense has been holding up its end of the bargain. And they have all the firepower. They have everything. Now, this is their first-year offensive coordinator, Patullo. That's another reason why they've kind of struggled offensively. Jalen Hurts has had about 5 or 6 offensive coordinators in his time. He kind of almost changed offensive coordinators just about every other year.
Yes, he does.
Just about almost every year, it feels like, but definitely every other year, he's had a different offensive coordinator. And while some of the plays have stayed the same, how you call them, what are the emphasis in them, how you want to run them. The thing with Jalen Hurts is he is so risk averse, meaning he doesn't want to turn the ball over. So he'd rather take a sack, he'd rather tuck it and run it, he'd rather check it down, throw it out of bounds, than to put it in harm's way and turn the ball over. And that's maybe because that's just how he wants to run things, or he believes that their defense is good enough that punting the ball away is better than throwing an interception, trying to fit the ball in a tight window.
Yeah.
And when
They
you
only have one interception. And they only have one interception.
Right. Like, he's not putting the ball in harm's way. So, like, if you're looking for Jalen Hurts to throw 2, 3, 4 interceptions in a game, I wouldn't put lunch money on that. You know what I mean? The problem is,
Unless he's throwing at Ravel. His daddy will tell you.
his daddy will tell you he's going to get 2.
That's right.
Yeah, his daddy will tell you he's going to get 2. And that's been the biggest issue with this team. And even with Saquon Barkley, his carries are down this year. Mm-hmm. Part of that is they can't. His carries are down by almost 140 carries. If you look at what he carried the ball this time last year, it's like 130, 140 carries less.
Wow.
This year.
Is he worn out, or they're just not giving him the ball?
I think because of the way that they ran him last year, trying to kind of limit his usage, part of that, also part of it, they're not blocking the same.
The center and the right tackle are hurt. The center and right tackle.
And then remember, they lost their right guard in free agency.
Can you look that up?
Yeah, I forget his name. But he was a first round pick to the Jets, and he was a tackle. Then they moved him to guard. Meacham,
Right guard.
their former white guard.
Becton.
Becton. Yeah, Mekhi Becton. So they lost him as well, and so that offensive line is still in influx, and yeah, and maybe the Cowboys, this can be the week that they kind of, I use the term, you remember in 300 when he kicked them into that hole? Mm-hmm. This can be that type of game where you can kick them into that hole and the house of cards fall. because they're looking at this.
Somebody's gonna get them.
Here's the thing: when I watched this film offensively, it was very reminiscent of the Jason Garrett years offensively. For the receivers, they're running slants, curls, Harvey routes, and a Harvey route is 15 yards, come right back down the stem, kind of fade out a little bit, not a comeback, and then go routes. So a lot of what they're running on the outside. They're running a lot of 12 personnel, 1 back, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. You'll start seeing them use a little bit more of the tackle eligible. So they'll bring another tackle in. They're trying to do things differently to block up for Saquon. And also when they go to pass the ball, I mean, they opened up the Detroit Lions game. They threw the ball the first 6 times. The first 6 plays, 7 plays against the Detroit, it's passes. It was pass plays. So that like they'll kind of try to attempt to do it, but the routes that they have and these guys are running, there's no creativity in it. And I think that's what's killing them, because you can't be in this league in today's football offensively and don't lack a level of creativity.
All right, let's take our first break. By the way, I really hope they win this week. But if any of y'all listening out there, no Cowboy fans, you ain't going to be able to live with them. Because we go into the Super Bowl, and if we get mathematically eliminated, wait till next year. Like, if they win this week, you will not be able to stay. If you're not a Cowboy fan, you will not be able to stay in the same room with one, because here we come. We coming, baby. Hang on, we'll take a break. We'll be right back on Hanging with the Boys.
How about them Cowboys? And how about those Hillshire Farm Little Smokies cocktail links? We're big fans of both. After you enjoy the game, keep the celebration going with our savory, delicious Little Smokies cocktail links. Whether it's bringing incredible flavor to your family gatherings or surprising friends with mid-game fuel, Little Smokies cocktail links are sure to be a crowd pleaser. Get yours today at your local grocery store and enjoy them your way. Hillshire Farm is proud to be the official protein of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hillshire Farm is calling.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team, and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the second segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by blockchain.com.
Blockchain!
Thank you, blockchain.com. All right. We got a little taste of the Cowboys defense.
How'd you like it?
I like tasty good. Look good. Tasty good.
Wow. Just trying to get
I'm trying to get pulled
Felicia.
off.
I'm sorry, Felicia. Sorry.
Felicia.
You're going to be like that brother at the table by yourself.
Outside the glass. Hey! Got a little taste of the defense last week with the new look. What do you guys expect out of the defense this week? Do you expect this is a really good offensive line, maybe one of the best offensive lines in
Ranked
the league?
number 3, I think my man said.
5 now.
I'm 5.
But again, they're missing 2 starters.
Yeah, so.
What do you think we're going to get? Are we going to see, is it going to resemble more what it did this past week or what it did in weeks prior?
Somewhere in between.
Okay.
Good call.
I think the days of what we saw weeks 1 through 7 or 8, whatever that was, prior to the trade, I think those days are done.
Okay.
Those type of days are done.
Good.
But I don't think as dominant as you saw against.
Because they only
Vegas
ran the ball
Raiders.
12 times, the Raiders, right?
The Raiders are not a good football team.
Yeah.
They're not a good football
Yeah.
team. So like that was a great game to warm it up. You can fall in, and this is what not you per se, but this is what you've asked for. You've asked, don't be the worst. You're probably not going to be the best. Yeah. Be somewhere in between. That's what the people have asked for.
Right.
They've asked for, hey, be middle of the road.
I've asked for it too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Be 15, 18, 20 with the way the offense can produce. Yeah. So I think that's somewhere you level out in somewhere around there. Now
they should be. I mean, with the talent they have now,
right?
They should be in that range.
They went from 31 points a game to 29.
Yeah,
keep them under 30.
It could have been 33. It could have been going the opposite way. Now, like I went back and I watched the Detroit game, Detroit and Philadelphia, and the one thing that Detroit does is what we're now starting to do. Is with the 5-man fronts. And I think the way the Eagles try to approach that, like I was saying before, the Eagles' approach to the 5-man front, because what the 5-man front does now, it almost ensures that my 5 versus your 5. So now there's no doubles. It's one-on-one across the board. Now you can zone slide it where it's not technically one-on-one, right? Whether you slide right or slide left or however you do it, I'll let Nate, if he wants to go deeper in that. But what the Eagles have kind of done to a little bit more combat that a little bit, like I said earlier, they've gone to 12 personnel. They've gone to 1 back, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. And so now with that is they'll use their tight ends in there as one may go out for a pass, the other may block. So now that gives you an opportunity to go 6-on-5. They also will go tackle eligible, right? So they'll bring a tackle into the game. He'll declare eligibility, right? And so now I don't know if they'll do that this week because they're down their right tackle. They're down Lane Johnson with the Liz Frank injury. But so they would bring that tackle in to give them a 6-man front, still bring the tight end in, which now gives them a 7-man front, run 2-man routes. And I'll get to tomorrow when we do our picks and prediction, one of the things that I'll be looking at probably will be my numbers is, all right, now what happens with Saquon in the passing game? That's going to be a critical thing. So that's why I said it's going to look a little bit different than what we saw against the Vegas Raiders because they tried to go 5-on-5. And that's just
they weren't good enough.
You weren't good enough for that. You just weren't.
Before the trade, you probably were.
Before the trade, you probably were. Or you at least you had a chance. Mm-hmm. But post trade, you're not. And so I think that's what Philadelphia will continue to do because one, it ensures that they can double somewhere, and then they hope that you can get a little bit more time for Jalen to process things. And because you're now only running a 2-man, maybe 3-man route or 2-man with a check down type route, his biggest issue is processing. So if you got 3-4 receivers out there that he's trying to go 1, 2, 3 back to 1, that's too much for him. Yeah. He wants to go 1, 2 and get the ball out, or 1, 2 check down, 1, 2 tuck it and run. Yeah. So they've kind of worked that out a little bit, and that's where the lack of creativity comes offensively because running only those 2-man routes, you're basically going, X over. You're going old school, X over here, Z over here. And they're running slants, they're running curls, they're running Harveys, they're running go routes. And they're saying, Devontae, be better than the guy that's defending you. Yeah. A.J. Brown, be better than the guy that's defending you. And it's tough. Mm-hmm. It's tough when guys are just sitting on a lot of those routes because they're not worried about anything else creative. Guys aren't getting confused because they, sometimes they got to pass stuff off because you're running different. They're like, they ain't doing nothing special.
But you mentioned he tuck it and run. I mean, he burned the Cowboys that first game, like 60-something yards and 2 touchdowns. And now I'm wondering, you got all this push now coming in the middle. Mm-hmm. What's that do to your outside guys trying to contain him? Is it going to be harder in some ways?
It's too simple now. If a guy come up out of his lane now, I'm glad we got enough guys to put him on the bench. That's a simple. And see, I wouldn't even take the chance. I just tell Donovan, because the rookie going to listen. He want to play every snap. Donovan do not rush inside. Now the other side is Clowney. Clowney, you know how to do this. Set the edge and keep you and maintain. And the other guys, they'll fall right in line.
Right now, your answer to that, your answer to week 1, Agent Zero. That's become your answer now. Run them down.
Okay. But you're saying, though, it's easier because you do have all that push in the middle.
Yes.
The guys on the ends aren't coming inside. They're going to.
They shouldn't.
They shouldn't. If they're coming inside now, that's the dude need to be sat on the bench.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
Yeah.
But hopefully, you have a linebacker now
that can spy.
Like, because week 1 you had guys like Sam Williams and
Man, come on, don't be just doing
I'm trying to think of.
I didn't think we called names out on this show.
Yeah, man.
I thought we just called numbers.
No, we call names out.
I mean, he just went straight like
Jack Sanborn.
It's Jack.
Yeah, Jack
How you doing
Sanborn.
it? Why you got a frown?
Because you don't want those guys spying. You don't want those guys spying.
Kenneth from Oklahoma.
Yeah, Kenneth from Oklahoma. You don't want those guys spying.
You know what?
You want Overshown.
We're going to take a break.
Okay.
We're going to
Let's
let you
take a break,
reset.
man. Give us some enthusiasm. Oh, man, Jackson.
You ain't want them guys spying. There's a reason why those guys aren't on the field a lot. Just saying.
All right, let's take our last.
Logan Wilson is here because.
Yeah.
Never forget that. Don't forget that, guys. Logan Wilson is here because the guy that you had there.
Sam Williams, we still love you.
I love Sam too.
You don't want you spying.
Yeah, I don't.
They got other strengths. They don't need to spy. I think
Yeah, Sam might catch me in the lunchroom and really press me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
If there's one person on the team that would, it'd be him.
It might be Sam.
All right, let's take our last break. When we come back, more football.
That old sandbar.
Hanging with the boys.
Don't worry about Sam.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Back to Hangin' with the Boys.
Welcome back to the final segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by 7-Eleven. And speaking of 7-Eleven, who this week on this Eagles offense are you worried about always being open? You've got Jalen Hurts, which rushed for 62 yards and 2 touchdowns, Kurt, last time they met. You got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. You got the tight end. You got Saquon, which you talked about being a big part of their passing game. Who worries you guys the most about breaking out and always – seems like there's always a player, right?
You working in that sponsor.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Burn them.
Chris Chris scolded me this week. So there you go.
He stopped bringing my boy cookies in. You know, he'll work for
That's right. I'm like, what you need me to do, brother? What you need me to do?
It's Devontae. It's Devontae Smith because he's the guy who is, if there's a route runner, and I'm always going to be a fan of route runners. If there's a route runner on this football Eagles team, it's him. He has the speed to run by you. And I know that Seatbelt's had, 2 good weeks, but this a different beast. This a different beast. And this guy's shiftier. He's more craftier. So if he's going up against, if Bland is going over there against A.J. Brown and Seatbelt has to go, or Bland's lining up in the slot and you're putting Ravel on A.J. Brown, this is going to be one of them games for Seatbelt where you're going up against a seasoned vet. You're going up against one of the vets, and he's a route runner. So that would be one that I would be a tad bit worried about being open from the pass catching perspective, and then not to hog it all up, but it's going to be the flats. It's going to be Saquon Barkley in the flats. That's going to be one that we have to keep an eye on. When Saquon leaks out and he's just kind of creeping around the line of scrimmage and Jalen is trying to find an answer, dumping it down. Because now, again, we start talking about this 5-man front has given this defense the ability, Matt Eberflus and this defense the ability to go back to the zone that they wanted to play, right? So I'm rushing 5, I'm dropping 6. So if I'm rushing 5, now I have a spy, right? That's 6. Now I'm dropping other guys in the coverage. So whatever that coverage may look like. Now that spy is kind of almost dependent upon on keeping an eye on Jalen Hurts, but also if the ball is dumped out to the flats, either direction, you have to go and rally to it. If the rest of the guys are playing, those quarter type coverages and cover 2 type coverages moving up the field, those flats can be a little bit susceptible to that zone defense, depending on what type is in. If they're playing cover 3, guess what? That corner is lifted. They're lifted all the way back. That they have that third all the way back. The safety has that third, Those other guys are playing the middle. So if the ball is dumped out to those flats, and Saquon, that's not a regular back. He gets the ball in the flat. Ain't no telling what he'll do. He'll jump over you. He'll hurdle you, jump over you, spin all around you, run you over, juke you, run by you. So those are the 2 things that I look at about being open.
And don't forget about Dallas Goedert.
Mm-hmm.
Please. That's what that spy not only going to have to be aware of the quarterback. If they dump it to Goedert, he got to be getting on his horse. Yeah. Hope you're in shape, brother.
Yeah.
What about something we haven't really made a big deal about and haven't talked about that much on the show, and the national media has, and it seems like everybody else, the tush push. How do you guys feel about that? My opinion is learn how to stop it.
I'm with you.
It's a football play.
I felt that when they were debating it last spring. I felt like that same way. But now they never call it right. Those guys jump off sides all the time.
That false start.
Yeah. I feel like the referees can't police it, so then maybe you do need to take it out.
Got a good feeling they might call one offsides this game. But I asked the question on my other shows, are the Cowboys...
Are they built to stop it?
Are they built to stop it? You add in...
It's a lot of meat you got to...
All right, man. All right, bro. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of big bodies you got to push.
God, dog, bro. You just...
Now, see, I did not even mean to say that.
Come on, man.
You know what I meant to say.
No, I don't.
And you immediately jumped on me.
I don't know.
You immediately jumped on me.
I don't know what you meant to say. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't know what you meant to say. I don't know what you meant to say because I don't talk like that.
A lot of times when you eat a lot of sweets,
I don't eat boneless wings. I don't talk like that.
I don't talk like that.
Yeah. When you eat a lot of sweets, sometimes your sugar.
Yeah.
I didn't have any today. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the Cowboys, and now you're adding Perrion Winfrey, who was just activated.
Something, yeah.
So now you got.
What's his measurables, Kurt?
It's 340. Is he that big? Oh, no, that's not right. They got him 6'4", 290, but I know he's over 300. Let me look.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The thing that I believe this here, you got to give like you gave the offense that chance to do all the pushing and shoving. You got to give that somewhere to the defense too. They can't jump over a guy or launch themselves over a guy. I think that is an athletic move. That when it's a field goal and I launch myself over that guy, they may hurt themselves. Well, a guy put his head straight to the ground and go to driving. What if somebody just go with their helmet and driving right in the back of his neck and paralyze him? That's dangerous too. But guess what? I think all of football is dangerous.
That's true.
So if you're going to allow people to push like that and jam themselves up like that, you should give the defense something. Shouldn't they have that same ability to do that on certain things? We stopped the tush push on defense because we used to do it when they used to put them over the punter, over the long snapper, and the snapper for the field goal. They stopped doing that. Oh, he's unprotected because he's snapping the ball. You stopped doing it for that. But now you ask the center to snap the ball and put his head straight down and drive into the ground. Somebody can step on his neck, okay? So I'm being honest. Yeah. And so now what if when somebody get hurt, we're not do that anymore because this is the league that we live in that always looks out for the players. Come on, man. Nah, stop. Stop with the tush push because defense don't have the same opportunities to do the same thing that you can do. It's not fair.
Winfrey's 290. It's Jay Toa, who is 340. So
he's that big? Yeah. He does not look that big.
Who that?
Yeah.
Toya's 340.
340. Winfrey's 6'4", 290.
And then 330 from Quinton.
303.
303.
Mm-hmm. Got him light.
303 on a light day. That's that's right after. Clark's good fast.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You got 1,000 pounds up there now.
God, this looks a lot.
The best thing they can do is be good on first and second down.
Yeah, let's don't get to that.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
And then real quick before we get out of here, if we talked about it yesterday, when you're worried about getting pulled off the air, time flies, doesn't it?
Boy.
If Adoree Jackson is Philly's mouse in the house,
they're gonna be waiting right around the corner for us. You guys come.
I'm going that way.
I keep checking my phone for text messages. We haven't gotten one. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. If Adoree Jackson's Phillies, go after him, do we have somebody on our defense now with the addition of these new guys and guys coming back from injuries that Philly should attack?
Yeah, I would want to get Donovan Wilson in space. I don't know what the game plan is as far as snap count, but I like to get if he's on the field, Kenneth Murray in space, Donovan Wilson in space. I'm still going to check the chin of the rookie coming off an injury. I'm checking that chin. Show me if that's me. If I'm Philly, if I'm Philly with AJ Brown,
they are.
I'm saying Rook off a knee injury. All right, let's check and see what Rook about. On both sides. Kalen Carson, I know this is your second year. Let's see what you about.
And you still have one of the best, a couple of guys hurt, still one of the best offensive lines in the league, and Saquon. Do you just say, hey, we know you added some new guys up front. Let's see how good you guys are.
Well, they're going to test them, bro. They have played equal or better teams than them. And they have lost to one or two of them, but for the most part, they have won. They have no fear. Now, one thing, I don't like to ride that Super Bowl thing, but they are the hunt.
I won 3 Super Bowls. My fault. That was unnecessary.
Messi finally showed up.
He's been here all show. He's been here the whole show. He just finally came out on that one.
I don't want to take that Super Bowl thing.
Come on, give me some.
3 Super Bowls over here.
We're going to close out on that one. We're going to let that one.
He's been here all day. He just finally came after somebody besides
Messi finally showed up,
me and Kenneth and Sam.
This guy, I don't want to take
He started
that
with
Super Bowl
Sam.
thing.
He started with Sam.
Hey,
Yeah, he started with Sam.
Nate, hold that thought for 24 hours.
Yeah, I will.
Jesse, Nate, good seeing you. Kurt, good seeing you. Hope we're still available tomorrow. Chris, thanks for keeping us on the air. Josh, thanks for keeping him company. We'll be back tomorrow with predictions on Hanging with the Boys.
We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!